Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. We're going to do another, I haven't done anything off camera yet, we're going to do another run here, and we're going to do the secret behind the fireplace. Before we go into the dungeon though, let's spend some of our money here. We got some cash, so we can buy ourselves an eye patch, some bloody eye, spice, okay, hold on, we'll buy the spice, for sure. That's a weird item that would be fun to encounter. And then, I don't know, bloody eye, slows time, yet another drug that you... I was about to say yet another drug you put in your eye to slow time, but you know what? I don't know if the Valkyrie actually goes in your eye. I haven't played Max Payne in such a long time. You know, the Raiden Coil is cool. That's a cool gun. We'll buy that. Alright, let's get back in there. So I talked about what the fireplace is, and I decided I didn't want to show it in the first couple of videos, because if there were people who were new to the game, I wanted them to have the experience of figuring that thing out themselves. There are people who are new to the game who are like, became aware of it from this series or convinced to buy it from this series. Also, holy crap, I'm taking a lot of damage really fast here. You know, honestly, one of my big concerns when I was thinking about doing this series on the channel was that I might not be able to talk while I play this game. But it turns out, I played it a little bit off camera on my original save file. It turns out I'm garbage at this game whether or not I'm talking, so I don't think it's really affecting it. I just get hit a lot. That's just a thing that happens. Oh, key guy. No, key guy, don't run. I don't yet have the weapons to hunt you through a crowd. I guess, actually, we have this crossbow. I could be using this crossbow. Oh, that's not an ideal crossbow target. That guy is. It's probably better to just kill this guy with the sidearm. I suspect the sustained DPS of the sidearm is slightly higher. Oh, and the dog dug up another key for us. Yeah, in case you're wondering why we're playing the Hunter today, it's because I rolled a d4 and it said play the Hunter. And of course, by rolled a d4, I mean I did a 1 to 4 on random.org because I'm not going to go find a die. Listen to me, I'm misleading you here. I don't have to go find a die. I know where my d4s are. But I didn't want to get up, is what I actually mean. What kind of nerd would I be if I didn't know exactly where to lay hands to a d4? So that's the fireplace room. We need something else to make the secret happen, though. Oh, well, that's not good. There we go. Actually, the sustained DPS of using the crossbow might still be higher. It does reload very quickly. Hold on, we're looking for a way to put the fire out. There are always on the first floor... Oh, we'll just open this real fast. That chest had a fuse on it. You gotta make a choice quickly. We've discovered a jar of bees. Oh no, not the bees! These bees have been carefully trained to hunt down enemy munitions and destroy them. That's cool, I guess. That's pretty cool. Those are some alright bees. I have been told many times by... Oh, jeez. Okay, that's a fun room. I've been told many times that bees are important for the ecosystem and stuff, and that I should not plan to exterminate all the bees, and in fact I should be sad because the bees seem to be exterminating themselves. But man, it's hard for me to get past the fact that they just creep me right the hell out. A bee is not as bad as a wasp, but for my irrational fear, the difference between a bee and wasp is one of magnitude, not kind. A bee is like a lesser wasp. Mostly in terms of how terrified of them I am. We're definitely going to buy some keys here while they're cheap. We're doing super well on keys right now, though. Having 3 keys on the first floor after opening 1 chest is really great. Which is nice, because actually the secret behind the fireplace does require 2 keys. Okay, so there were some water barrels in the previous room. We're just going to go ahead and open this. Actually, I don't have a gun yet. No, it's a green chest. Well, that's not a very good weapon. It's a bow and arrow. It's a bow and arrow that can charm enemies, but it's a bow and arrow. The preferred bow of the Pride of Venus before her fall. While its arrows deal little physical damage, they are coated in a potent hallucinogen. That's... That's not a real exciting boss killer, I'll tell you. So there's a change in color of the stones here, which is often indicative of a thing. Nope, it turns out, in fact, neither of these things are fake. Probably. Alright, well, I guess we can use this charm bow a little bit on the floor. Never mind, it's boss time. Let's shoot the boss with it. It's not going to do anything, right? Yeah. Okay, so hold up. This is not a good place to be standing. Try not to get blown up by these barrels. Okay, we can blow the boss up with the barrels. That's cool. When I should be using the bees whenever possible. Darn it. There was one bush left. It would have been so easy to miss it. And yet, here we are. Okay, I think it looks like we're reasonably likely to get this master round, which is nice. Leaving the first floor with a bunch of hearts and also keys. It's pretty good. Although I guess I'm gonna back myself into a corner here. I guess we're not actually going to have any keys left, are we? Because I'm gonna do the thing. Alright, I was kind of hoping that we would get lucky and find a gun that shoots water or something. Because there's a lot of ways you can actually put that fire out. Alright, well, we've got ourselves the gun that we got for defeating the dragon here. The Dragon Fire. Finely balanced, rapid fire, can ignite foes. This is just a real good gun. It's a very solid weapon. An Edwin original. The Dragon Fire was forged deep in the heart of the Gungeon, crafted to emulate the wrath of the beast from which it takes its name. Yeah, so honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about our position. What I'm not feeling as good about is how far away the only water barrel that I know of is from the fireplace here. And you know what? I said that our plan was to get in there, and we're gonna get in there. And if I have to push that water barrel all the way throughout the level, that's what we're gonna do. But it does suck a little bit. I think that might actually be the closest barrel. Oh no, how did this happen? Did I destroy a water barrel at some point? I very well might have. There's almost always one near the fireplace. Now I'm actually having trouble remembering where it was that I saw it. Okay, so yeah, there's no water barrels this way. We don't quite have the money to buy that extra key, which is a real shame. We do have 2 blanks, so if I could find the secret room... You know what, why don't we test the secret shop here? Or test the shop for the secret room. Aha! Looks like no chest, though. Or no money. Okay, well, it was just 3 useless heart pieces. That's fine, I guess. There's no water barrel in here. Listen, feel free to fast forward a little bit if you want to fast forward a little bit. This is the water barrel, I think, that we're going to have to take. So if you kick it against the wall, it rolls out a little bit. And our goal here is to roll this... I missed. I was trying to stop it with my body while it was, like, in front of the doorway. I am real good at overstepping this. This is what I was saying, is feel free to fast forward, you know. The power of the internet. Alright, make sure there's no obstructions. Okay. It'll just keep rolling until it hits something or until I stop it with my body. Yeah, this is, I think, the longest I've ever seen the route that you have to get the barrel through. Usually there's a water barrel either in the fireplace room or in an adjacent room, and that may have been the case this time. But maybe I blew it up. It sometimes gets destroyed during the fighting, because, you know, there's a lot of gunfighting that goes on. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of the premise of the game. Sometimes there's a gunfight. That's not quite going to do it, is it? Maybe. Nope. Alright, inconvenient. So we're just going to kick this down so I have a little bit more time to get in front of it. That's still too far down. Nope, okay. Alright, we're almost there. We're so close. Alright. Stand right here. There we go. And like I said, there's a pretty good chance that you won't have to go through this at all, because there are a lot of weapons that fire like water or slime or, you know, anything that creates liquid on the ground you can use to put out the fire. So if you step inside the fireplace and hit the use button, it unlocks a secret room, and in that secret room there is a grate that has 2 locks on it. Also, always a barrel of water to taunt you. You know, after you don't need it, here it is. And it takes you down to the oubliette. And unlocks the trash can, apparently. I don't remember. Look at his gun. Look how good this gun is. I don't know that we need to be using a gun of this quality here in the first secret level, but it's very good. It's fun to use. That makes it right. Right? That's the rules. That's how morality works. Whatever's fun is right. Pretty sure. So the enemies here are about as tough as if they were on level 2 in terms of, you know, the natural health scaling and everything. It's just like giving yourself an extra level 2. Which I think, honestly, is a good idea a lot of the time. You only actually need to do this to unlock the weapons and stuff that you unlock from coming down here once. But I find that I often do go down to the oubliette on my normal runs because it's an extra set of chests. Like, if you end up with... you will always have 2 keys on the first floor, because you start with 1 key and there's guaranteed to be a key in the shop. So you can spend the 2 keys to go to the oubliette. Oh, I got myself hit there. Twice I got myself hit there. You can spend the 2 keys to go to the oubliette and get yourself 2 chests. But by doing so, you don't open the 2 chests on the first floor, right? I would say that in general, that's a worthwhile trade. If the chests on the first floor are brown, just give yourself a better chance. Or like if you find 1 extra key, so you have 3 keys and there's a green and a brown, it's often worth opening the green and then going down. You know what I'm saying. Extra chances to roll some good stuff. And I don't feel that the oubliette's terribly difficult. There are some tricky trap rooms, like that one that I totally talked about other nonsense while I was running through just now. But on the whole, it's not too difficult of a floor. There are some weird enemies though, like these guys, who are immune to poison damage and look like they're from a post-apocalyptic, like a Mad Max version of Enter the Gungeon. Which is a game... Dodge Roll, by the way, if you're listening, is a game I would pay money for. Okay, these guys are a little tricky. You can see they fire bullets that actually rotate. So they rotate as they're firing them. It's like wanted. So you do have to be careful of that. The first time you run into one of those guys, there's a real good chance you're going to get hit behind cover. God, this is a good gun. I'm trying to be careful with it, like not just hold the button down, because it really does burn ammo quickly. But man, what a good gun. Aha! The dog's barking, and the chest is snoring. This is a mimic. You can see it doesn't always do the animation, but if you're not paying attention, you just run in the room and try to open it real fast. This is actually kind of a good thing for us, because the mimics aren't terribly difficult, and we don't have a key to open this chest, but you can get the mimic's loot by just killing it. Okay, he did just, like, straight up charge me there, which I was not ready for. +1 bullets. +1 to bullet. Who doesn't love +1 bullet? And we get our book of chest anatomy for encountering our first mimic. Masterwork bullets. Peer-reviewed studies have shown that these bullets are precisely 1 better than normal bullets. I find that very comforting. I'll be totally honest with you, I don't know what that does. It probably just makes our bullets do slightly more damage, my guess. But at this point, I wouldn't want to ruin the mystery after they spent so much effort setting it up. Get in the hole. So you can see there are barrels that drop this, like, sort of translucent stuff on the ground. It's got kind of like a cool lighting effect. This is supposed to be like oil or fuel or something. It's flammable. Very easy to set alight. Make sure you are not standing in it when that happens. Ow. You don't actually have to dodge these guys. They shoot split like that, and I walked right into the shot anyway. Twice, in fact. Let's say the second time was to display what I was talking about. It was totally intentional. Oh, you're still alive. Yeah, thanks. So the Gun Knight Greaves... I actually like the Gun Knight Greaves quite a bit. The dog is having a hard time getting up on that stool. It's okay, buddy. Actually, he knocked it over. There's a key here. There's a gun muncher. We are not putting the dragon fire in a gun muncher. That's just not happening. Let's move on here. Let's get a little bit more information about what's going on this floor before we make any purchasing decisions. We're doing all right on money, though. Now, if you were... I should be using my bees, too. Get them, bees? Those bees do good damage, actually. They're saving us some ammo. Yeah, look at that. We had almost no health left. Alright, you may have noticed there's a room on the map with kind of an interesting icon that I just went past. We'll come back to it in a second. And by in a second, I mean after the boss. Stupid bats with your stupid bouncy bullets. This is one of those situations I was talking about last time where, like, it's just not worth our ammunition or time to fight those things. Oh, I forgot we had the charm bow. That is actually doing literally nothing. So let's use the normal crossbow. It does not really help that much to charm a single enemy. Okay, so do we want to pop this chest open? We haven't gotten a gun on this floor yet, so I guess the answer is no. I want to secure some more weapons. And here we have your friend and mine. Look how cute he is. I think he's trying to look angry there. The 4-star general, the Blobulord. Truly a terrifying visage. Alright, there is no master round for fighting the bosses on the optional floors, so we are not incentivized to take no hits here in any way beyond, you know, health is good to have. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. There might be a weapon that unlocks for defeating him flawlessly, or there might just be a weapon that unlocks for defeating him at all. I don't remember how the unlocks work, because while I have played a ton of this game, a lot of it was, you know, after I got all the unlocks, because that's how these things go. It seems like he shot a lot of mass out and got considerably less than that back, and yet is the same size. Perhaps the most terrifying thing about this guy is that he has no regard for the laws of physics. Alright, well this is working. Look at that. Just straight up embarrassed him. We've unlocked the super... Oh, this is how you get Super Space Turtle. That's a very good item. I will be very excited when we find that. And hey, look at that. You know who that looks like? The Betrayer's Shield. Actually, it's a gun. This generates a protective shield upon reload. Blockner lost his knighthood when he betrayed Sir Manuel, but he did not lose his gun. He did that much later. It did happen. It just wasn't at the same time. So yeah, if we reload this thing, it produces a... And this is cover. It's cover that I can shoot through, but that will block enemy shots. It's actually pretty good. That's a pretty alright gun. So, we have lots of keys. May as well open this up. Ooh, we have had this before. The Eye of the Beholster is a lovely weapon. Let's go back in here. I think I want to take these Gun Knight Greaves. I think these are quite good. So the Gun Knight Greaves give you 1 armor when you pick them up, and then they give you another armor at the start of each floor. It's like a heart container, except it's armor. And we are 1... Shoot. Didn't think that all the way through. We're 1 casing short of buying this key now. And we've explored the whole floor. There's nothing left to get casings from. I guess we could find the secret shop. Or the secret room, rather. Oh, that was worth a shot. Trying to think where... There's not really anything else we could do to get casings. I think we're just going to be short. Alright, well let's gun munch the charm bow and the crossbow. Like, these are pretty low quality guns, so we're going to get a low quality gun from this. But also I really like all of our other guns. Oh, hey, look at that. The alien engine. The danger zone. The engine of a crashed starship that has been converted into an energy weapon. You know, I'm surprised we don't see more of that sort of thing. Given the amount of energy that it takes to do blast-offs and stuff, like to leave Atmo on a planet, you should see more things that are basically just a starship engine, but you point it at stuff. So it does this. You know, it's an engine, so it makes us go fast. It only does damage in a very small area in front of it, but it's quite a good weapon. Alright, so let's move on. And let's move on by getting this thing. Just keep our Eye of the Beholster out. This is a pretty good gun. I'm going to take a bunch of damage in this trap room. I don't have to, but I'm going to. That's fine. I don't need armor. I should have taken this teleporter and just done these traps. So what we have found here is an old crest. It's a point of armor. It functions as armor. And if that's all you want to do with it, that's fine. But, as you might guess, it does have another use. The crest of a strange religion. The edges are scuffed and worn, as if it has been slid into a frame several times. Gee, how curious. The crest depicts a great bullet falling from the sky, surrounded by prostrate gun-dead figures. I guess it depicts that on the other side, because on this side it looks like a cup. Anyway, let's get out of here. Do I want to... You know what, let's spend a little bit of time looking for the secret room, so we can use the engine for this, because it has a ton of ammo. Okay, so it's not there. It looks like neither of the secret rooms have enough room around them. Oh, you know what? It could have been in there. I should have looked. I didn't really want to go back there, because this thing, we need it to trigger the next part of the secret, but as you can probably, like, as armor, it will break the first time we get hit, so we have to not get hit until we have the next thing active. You know what? Let's just move on. Pop this in here just in case. Okay, then. Yeah, we'll just move. We have somewhere to be. So I'm probably going to use, like I said, the Eye of the Beholster. I think this is a pretty great gun for clearing out normal enemies. This is kind of a shame. We spawned this guy on the last enemy of the room. Okay, even more health. And this is the Knife Crest. So you notice how it's given off a lot of inky black, doomy looking stuff? We're not going to pick it up, because that's Curse. And I don't think I want to become Cursed. Well, we'll talk about the mechanics of Curse on a future run. For right now, I'm going to leave that alone. There are definitely some, there's some decisions to be made regarding cursedness. For right now, let's focus on getting through this floor without getting hit. Alright, so we got to drop off our little buddy there right away. What? I probably, yeah, I want to take that for the Dragon Fire. I think we're going to stick with the Eye of the Beholster now, because these rooms are going to be fairly easy. We'll worry about the Dragon Fire later. Oh boy, I'm actually, like, really worried. Let's make sure we get through this room without getting hit. Those D20 guys, I'm still not used to their attacks, and they freak me out. Alright. So there's a mysterious room on this floor. Where'd that guy go? Okay, we got him. Come on, die. Okay. I'm way more comfortable fighting certain enemies than others. But we're doing super well on health, though. May as well swing through the shop. So the Lodestone Amulet. The amulets are, there's a bunch of different ones. And what they do is they give some kind of effect when you use a blank. And for each amulet you have, you generate an additional, or you refill up to one blank higher at the beginning of every floor. So naturally you go up to having 2 blanks. With 1 amulet it's 3, with 2 amulets it's 4. Nope. Okay, almost rolled into the enemy. I'm so used to rolling toward the bullets to get past them. I almost rolled into that enemy and got myself hit. So somewhere on this floor there is a special room. And we need to find that special room before I take any damage. Sometimes this is easier than other times. Occasionally it's a real pain. I'm just going to be cautious while our pets do all the work. I do love this gun. Okay, well that's the boss. We're definitely not doing that. That's a chest. Hold on. We only have one key. So let's see what both of the chest rooms look like before we open anything. Okay, good. A trap room. This is exactly what I was looking for. Like, we can actually just go around and access the room that's on the other side of those traps from this side. That's not a particularly difficult trap room, but, like, just in case, right? Oh, no, those... The bullets stop in the air. Well, I guess we're not getting the other end of this secret now. Hold on, I still don't want to open this. What am I doing? Yeah, he shoots those bullets out a certain distance and then they stop, and I rolled right onto them. Well, that's alright. We still have a lot of other things we can get done on this run. For example, finishing the bullet. Oh, I did not roll early enough. Trying to wait until he was, like, really committed to his path. I don't think they can turn in the air, but... Man, I really like those dynamite stick guys, except when they explode forward for reasons that I'm not super clear on, instead of backward. So he fights a little bit like the Blobulord. Okay, see, this is why I didn't want to spend our one key on that, because we might find a better chest. Old Goldie, for the discerning. I am not sure what this gun is a reference to. The right answer isn't always a gun that shoots bees, a water gun, or a flaming hand. Sometimes all you need is a simple concept executed immaculately. This gold-trimmed double-barreled shotgun represents the best of traditional guncraft. Yo, I really like having a gun that shoots bees, though. I feel specifically called out by the game on this one. Is this wall a slightly different color than the surrounding? It sure is. Boy, that wasn't a good use of my blank at all. We should probably take this for you. Just bank that for later. The health banking thing is really cool. All right, let's give this old Goldie a look here. Oh, hey. Here's a mysterious room that has in it a mysterious altar on which a thing could perhaps be placed. Something could maybe be slid in there. I don't know. Weird. Alright, well, let's buy this key, and since we've already gotten a gun on this floor, there's no reason for us to fight the boss before opening this chest, and we have discovered the pink Guanstone. So, first of all, it's given us a heart container. Secondly, it has synergized with our +1 bullets. The pink Guanstone is actually a white Guanstone that has been used as a component in blood rituals, infusing it with the hearts of fallen Gungeoneers. Okay, so it's just a heart container that is also a thing that floats around us and will occasionally block bullets. And it's done something to our +1 bullets, one assumes made them more powerful, although how will we even know, really? Okay, hold on. I probably want to just go all out Dragon Fire on this one. I guess, actually, this is a situation where it might be wise to use the Blockner gun, because, like, a shield could be helpful here. There's a lot of bullets flying around this room, but the Dragon Fire does so much damage so quickly. Like, look how close the boss is to dead already. I think we're going to engage in some the best defense is a good offense type stuff here. Come on, die. Oh, right, I should be throwing bees whenever I have bees to throw. So yeah, Dragon Fire. It's pretty alright. We are at 6 heart containers. And the boss dropped us a gun anyway. Although it's not even like it's not even a gun that I will want to use. It's the Hegemony rifle. Only Hegemony soldiers are so precise. Standard issue rifle for all Hegemony of Man soldiers. Packs a decent punch, but the accuracy leaves much to be desired. We've probably had this gun before. Honestly, as common as it is, I probably didn't need to read that. Where's my... Here we go. So we're out of blanks. Can't do any secret room stuff. Did we do everything else I want to do on this floor? I think so. We do have enough casings to buy some stuff, but yeah, there's nothing here I want to buy. Remember, we're going to get another armor when we start the next floor, too. So I think we're in really good shape, actually. Let's just go on. Let's see if we can't maybe get down to that dragon. And also... finish the bullet. That's our goal now for the rest of this run, is finish that bullet. It turns out the gun's more effective when you use it to hit the enemies. And of course, now that I've been like, oh man, we have so much health, what could ever go wrong? Obviously, I'm going to squander it all in foolish ways. Because that is generally how this goes. The blue shotgun guy first, just wandered into stuff. Oh, interesting. That guy got charmed. I'm not 100% clear what he got charmed by. Was it when I got hit and my blank fired, or maybe all of my shots have a very small chance to charm, and that's what the synergy between the pink Guanstone and the +1 bullets was? It seemed like it happened when I got hit. This is one of those ones that that I do wish I could just read in the book, because it seems very unclear. Also, I gotta use these bees more. Oh, so here's our buddy who will sell us some interesting things for 1 key. I don't think we want any of this stuff. I don't even know what a book of chest anatomy does. I assume that it either makes mimics easier to defeat, or it makes it more likely maybe that when we break a chest, we'll actually get the stuff inside. I don't know. I don't want to give you a key, frankly. I think what we really want to do here is just buy another key. Alright, let us continue forward. Okay. Very nearly got myself hit for no reason there. I do wish there are a number of enemies in the game that like become invincible, and then you have to wait for them to go back into their normal movement pattern to hurt them. And I kind of wish that when there are no other enemies left in the room, they would just come out of their invincibility state. Because right, we weren't in any danger there. That guy was just wasting my time. Oh, interesting. It is usually my experience that I enter this room from the other side. It's a lot easier when you do it from here. Okay. So yeah, I said that we should use our bees more often, and I do mean that, but I also don't want to use them in rooms like this where I feel like I can definitely just do it myself without getting hit. Here we go. This is a fine place to do it. Kill this guy. Okay. Yeah, accelerating this room a little bit seemed like a wise move. Okay, that went well. There's a heart. Okay. I was going to bank that for later. Honestly, at the rate we're taking damage here, we're not going to need any extra health. I'm taking a fair amount of damage, but I'm mostly soaking it with armor. Okay. Let's get this again. We'll have to drop our bees for it. Actually, so we should not do this yet. We should do the boss first, right? Ah, apparently you cannot use the teleporters while you are in a minecart. That's weird. It's probably some kind of OSHA thing. What a strange little room. I'm reloading for no reason and preventing myself from getting pets. So yeah, it's definitely when I get hit. It's probably not anything to do with the armor blanking. It's just that I'm getting a blank effect when I get hit because I have lots of armor. But probably just when I get hit, there's a chance to charm stuff. That seems like an odd synergy between +1 bullets and the heart. Ooh, what is this? Well, this is ominous and looks like a new secret. I don't know what it would be, though. Loading candles. What if I destroy all the... Can I shoot the floating candles? Oh, I'm actually out of bullets for gun. Gun is out of bullet. Can you believe it? Let's use my my normal pistol. Because I can't break these by walking into them. Huh, nothing happens. What a strange room. Alright, shotgun. Good shotgun seems like a fine weapon. That's a shame. This is an active item. I think it probably makes us invincible for a short time. Just guessing, yeah. This is a shooting star which has been embalmed and stuffed with soft fuzz. Tape several to your body and be safe from harm. That does sound like a good idea. I think I'd rather have bees for the boss fight. Yeah, in general, I think making the fight shorter is a better way to not get hit than making yourself invincible. Ooh. The Scrambler is actually a really good gun. The Scrambler fires unhatched bullet eggs, each close to hatching. Upon impact, a swarm of newborn bullets is released, hungry for their first meal. So the egg that you shoot out of this is a projectile that does damage, and then the bullets hatch out and also do damage. I like it quite a bit. And in fact, I think we'll use it here. Alright, the Cannonball Rog. We've seen his very ominous intro already. This is me not taking a bunch of dumb damage. Look at that. Throw the bees. I'm actually going to blank myself out of the corner here, though. Should not have backed so far into that corner while avoiding stuff. So yeah, you can see the bullets are doing quite a bit of damage, and they home. The bullets that come out of the egg home in on the enemy, so you don't really have to know what you're doing to use it. It's both good and foolproof, which is great, because I'm a bad fool. Oh, almost got hit by that first set of bullets again. For the bees. Okay, we're close, we're close, we're close. Why am I stressing out so much about a master round? We don't need more health. But I mean, you should get more. Oh, you are kidding me. This is a great example of what I'm talking about. The boss becoming invincible when it no longer matters. Pretty much just to be a jerk. There were some bullets waiting in the corner of the room for him to reappear. Alright, that's pretty good. Do I want this? I probably want this for the beholster. I didn't even use my dragon fire at all that floor. Yeah, let's do that. That's a crutch. You need it, thanks. Adds aim assist, of a sort. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. With this crutch, every bullet fired will try really hard to hit a target, even if aimed incorrectly. I actually don't like these items very much because, I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I think my accuracy is pretty good. You pretty much just put the crosshair on the enemy and click. And sometimes the auto-aim things decide that you must have been trying to aim at something other than what you were aiming at, which can be really annoying. So we did not find the secret room on this floor. Let's... Oh, well, there it is. Okay, that was worthless. Wasted my single bullet. Yes, let's... Oh, no, wait, let's not leave yet. I didn't get the thing. I almost completely invalidated our ability to make progress on the bullet here. Well, I guess there's still one more item. Okay, we don't need to use the minecart for this. I could have just walked over to the corner of the track there. Alright, we know how to do this. Sort of, kind of. Stop, break. Okay, there we go. Huh. Now we are riding sideways. Some kind of cool multi-track drifting stuff. I'll miss you, bees. The jar of bees actually seems to be a really good item. Like, it does a lot of damage, and it recharges very, very quickly. Just trying to prevent myself from doing anything phenomenally dumb there. You know me, you know how I do. Alright, this is a good run so far, though. So all we have to do to make some real progress here is get ourselves the other portion of the bullet from this floor and then make it down to the forge. So actually, I was thinking part of the question I was asking at the end of the last couple of videos was me thinking that there would be a period where I was just unlocking stuff but not really making a lot of progress on sort of the meta goals for the next couple of runs, but I guess that doesn't have to be the case. That was the way it went when I first played the game, but that's because I didn't know what I was doing yet. Now that I already have accumulated a bunch of the knowledge of what needs to be done, I guess we can probably buzz through stuff pretty quickly here. That's weird. There's no door. Okay. Every once in a great while, you do see a hallway just kind of generate incorrectly. It's definitely not the intended the intended functionality of this hallway. It's kind of a weird thing to say, I guess. Man, our guns are great. We have a ton of ammo. I would say we don't have any really crazy synergies or anything going on. There's no one broken thing that is getting us through this run. It's just that a lot of things have gone pretty right. And so we have great guns, some damage boosts, and a huge amount of effective health per level. What did I just get hit by? Was I standing in the... I was standing in the poison, wasn't I? Well... You know, it happens sometimes. Okay. I may as well open this. We have enough keys to open the other chest on the level. Although, actually, probably it was wrong to open that because the smart thing to do would have been to wait and see if we get, like, random chest drops and stuff. It's possible that a green chest was not worth a key. Doesn't usually go that way, but it's possible. We'll come back to that in a second. I want to shoot some things. Nope, nope, get away from me. Alright, go get him, pets. I'm probably shooting too much. Like, I probably could be letting the pets do more work. I just reloaded the gun right before generating a pet. Right, because we actually are running kind of low on this gun. Get him, guys! I believe in you. Okay, most of them can't find their way over to this corner of the room. We've discovered a 38 special. For the inquisitive. Sometimes, when using a 38 special, you may have some questions. Sidearm of choice for investigative efforts. Yeah, I'm not trying to investigate anything, so I think we'll stick with our RB holster for now. And then we'll switch to the egg gun when we run out of ammo. The Chloranthy ring is a thing that I don't remember what it is. So that's cool. I guess we'll be back. We'll be back when I know more about how I want to spend my money this floor. This room's not actually that difficult. I just need to stop being a big baby. So you can see the Guanstone, though. This is a good opportunity to show it actually working. It does just obliterate bullets when it touches them. Sometimes that will save you. Every great once in a while that will be meaningful. Mostly it will not, and you don't really have a lot of control over when it is and isn't. But, you know, if you pick up a couple of Guanstones in a run, they'll probably save you some health. Get him, guys. Oh, I gotta stop this guy from summoning a bunch of gundead. Undead? He's gundead. The things he summons are normal. I don't know. I don't know how the terminology works. Get him. Yeah, Scrambler. Scrambler's a great gun. It really does a lot of damage if you're hitting with the original projectile and the... you can see the crutch there unaimed my bullet because it was trying to get it to hit something different than what I had originally aimed at. Really, really don't like auto-aim. Yeah, I don't know where the enemies are, but the bullets sure do. Go get them, guys. So these are those bullets with a little bit of spin on them. There we go. Okay, we actually took some, like, real health damage there. That was a tough room. That is a room where we could have thrown our bees a couple of times if we still had them. You have the auto-aim problem a little bit with the bullets that come out of this thing, too. They don't always select the enemy that you would like them to hit. Alright, well, obviously, we're not quite ready to do this yet. Oh, you know what? Maybe that would be a good idea. Because we haven't picked up a gun on this floor yet, have we? I really appreciate that there's, like, a bunch of unseen mechanics, things that you as a player don't necessarily need to know, but that the game does to just, like, try to help make sure that every run they want to preserve the feeling of there being a lot of variance, because I do think that there's something to that. But they do a bunch of things to try to make sure that you don't actually get really unlucky runs very often. It can still happen, of course. Because guaranteeing that you get one gun per floor is not the same thing as guaranteeing that you get one viable gun per floor. Oh, hey, we found that box. Well, I imagine it's a spacebar item, so we can't really use it. We can read the text, though. The ultimate in stealth technology. No one is perceptive enough to see through such an elaborate ruse. And this is like the simple version. This doesn't have a guy painted on it or anything. Okay, no secret room for us. Whatever, I don't need it. Also, we should probably save our blanks for the boss, because we're like really on a tear here. I don't remember if there's something that you unlock by having all 5 master rounds at once. I bet there isn't. Because that would be a little annoying and tedious to try to get. Oh no. Gotta watch out for those little adventurer bullets. They will hunt you down. Oh, I don't care for that thing at all. Reload, reload, reload. Let me shoot the barrel. There we go. And I'm on fire. And I'm on fire. Okay. Never mind. Everything's fine. Oh, wait, look at that. A cell. We have yet more characters to unlock. We gotta find that cell key. I guess it's probably the boss has it. It's not necessarily the case that the boss has it. There is a cell key every time there is a cell. You will find it if you just kill every enemy. But it looks like in this case the boss has it. So, what do we want to use for fighting this boss? Honestly, the Scrambler is super good. Let's just go Scramble. Oh, I hate this guy. Well, we're not getting a flawless on this one. The High Priest, first of the order. Yeah, I think he's just a gun. But think about that. When being a bullet is sufficient to make you dangerous, think about how dangerous a man is if he is a gun. He fires this high-speed homing projectile, which our Guan Stone totally negated. I'm just going to blank these guys. I don't want to deal with this. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. We're doing really good damage. Oh, no. Oh, no. And as you can see, there are bullets coming in constantly from all sides of the chamber, and it's very difficult to... Yeah, it's very difficult to keep an eye on everything that's going on, so you are going to get hit on this guy. It's not that you can't flawless it, and I have, but it's far more likely you'll get hit when fighting this guy than I think any of the other bosses, probably. I would say I think this guy's the hardest to flawless, much more so than even like the dragon. Ah, I rolled away. It was bad. It's a bad instinct. Okay, so we got hit a little bit there. That wasn't too bad, and he did in fact have the cell key. We should definitely take ammo for this. We should take the flame hand, even though I think it's kind of garbage. I think we may have read the text for this before. 2d6 plus int mod, you know, in case you weren't getting what they were doing here. Albin Smallbore, enthralled with the variety of guns he found in the Gungeon, created this spell. Upon casting, the wielder's hand bursts into flame, allowing fireballs to be thrown like bullets. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a bad gun. It's just that we have a lot of guns that aren't really, really good. So let's pop back over to the cell there. Howdy. It's about time someone stopped by. Name's Freifel. Got surrounded, and before you know it, the cowards had us trapped. Thanks for the help. Ah, wonderful. You might have heard of me. I am known as the Grey Mouser. No, you're not. Okay. Regardless, my headstrong companion here was beginning to get bored. My thanks. So yeah, now they'll be in the breach, and we can party with them later. We actually have quite a bit of money. Is there anything worth buying here? We don't have enough keys to open both of the chests on the next floor yet, so I guess we could do that. It's not very expensive. Should I buy this Chloranthy ring just because I don't know what it does? Probably not, because I bet it's an active item. Oh wow, I really only banked 1 health over the floor? Man. I don't want to actually have a chance of dying. The run's going so well. I forgot to go get the piece of the bullet. Okay, well, that's not great. Listen, we'll get it next time. For right now, this is an opportunity to drop off the, what is this, the primer? The arcane gunpowder. Yeah, we're going to drop off the arcane gunpowder here. Yeah, I totally could have gotten both parts of the bullet, but you know what? We need to do another run to fix the horrible mistake we made with not delivering that mysterious crest to that mysterious place anyway. So we'll just kill all these birds on that run with bullets, not stones, because you know, it's the Gungeon. That's how we do things. Yeah, I'm just going to use this thing. It's going to get the job done. Ah, there was a bullet hidden in the wall, and I'm taking tons of damage. So yeah, you can see there's all these, like, apparently statues or, like, the figures made of ash or whatever they're supposed to be on the walls in this place. Some of them are actual enemies that are feigning being a statue. Alright, so when that guy does his big wind-up, we want to hide behind something, so he throws his arm at a wall, so that when the bullets come off of the chain, they aren't likely to hit us. A shrine to a prideful bullet angel, now fallen. We're going to offer a blood sacrifice at this altar. So we have sacrificed a heart container to gain a damage buff. But we've also become cursed. That gives us a level of curse, I'm pretty sure. So I said we would talk about the mechanics of curse in a future video. It looks like we might talk about them right now a little bit. Basically, this makes it more likely that we will encounter jammed enemies. If you have no curse at all, you do not encounter the jammed. If you have 1 point of curse, as we do, it becomes possible, and you can get more curse, which makes them more frequently appearing, up to, I believe, 10 points. When you encounter a jammed enemy, it'll be red with a black outline. It will be very obvious that something is wrong. It has more health. It does double damage, so its hits will take a full heart instead of half a heart. But the upside is that jammed enemies generally drop more ammo. You're back. And yeah, I have something for you. Or jammed enemies generally drop more money. So there is some value in picking up some curse if you're confident in your ability to fight these enemies, because you can buy more stuff on the run. Yes, take this gunpowder. I don't want it. I don't want to have to think about it ever again. And hey, look, that arm. His arm looks familiar. So we picked up the arm, and now there's a thing that's supposed to happen with this arm that is not happening, and I'm not sure how to fix it. I guess we'll take care of it on a future run. Right now, ooh, giant bullet shark. This is the great white of bullet sharks. This gun is maybe a little overpowered. Although, again, it doesn't always focus the bullets where I would like them to be focused. Wow, I just did a real bad job of dodging there. Dodge rolling. So those veteran gunners, if you're wondering why he shot off into the corner like that. Oh, hey, ammo. Those veteran gunners try to lead you. Because we were moving pretty fast due to the dodge roll as he fired, he led us a lot. And that, basically, is why I don't like it when the game aims my shots for me. Because of that. Because it does things like that. I know where I mean to shoot the bullet, even if I don't necessarily always do a great job of shooting it there myself. And look at how powerful this thing is. And part of it's the +1 bullets and everything. Like, we definitely are getting some more value out of it than we normally would, but it's just a really, really great gun. Also, we're helping bring new bullets into the world. Who doesn't love that? That's just purely altruistic right there. Oh, hate the hammer trap room. Get out of here as quickly as possible. This is my least favorite square hammer. That wall. Really? Did I just... I get distracted so easily. This wall looks fake. Yep. Slight color variations. Alright, so we still haven't found the other chest room. I'm gonna not spend a key just yet. Here's my egg gun. There it is. Also, these enemies are unlikely to be able to dodge roll away from the little bullets. I am taking way more damage than I am comfortable with here. Can't even see the enemies, but I'm sure... Oh, it's a Displacer Beast room. I'm not super clear on what those guys do. We haven't seen them very much, and they've died pretty quickly. But if it has corporeal form, we can kill it. Apparently there were 2 of them. I said if it has corporeal form, we can kill it. That's maybe not a great thing to say. It's like, oh, I can definitely handle a Displacer Beast. So that guy's jammed. You can see his terrifying bullets of the jammed. What's going on down here? Are we not we're not killing the Displacer Beast. Here's the problem. I don't actually remember how Displacer Beasts work in D&D. They're just like they're one of those monsters that has a very noteworthy and memorable appearance. They're like a beholder, right? I don't know what a beholder actually does. I just know what they look like. And also probably what they sound like, right? You look at a picture of a beholder, you can just kind of figure it out. So you can hear that in your head. Let's look up the displacer in the enemy book. Boy. Bestiary, that's what I wanted. The Misfire Beast. Out of place. Misfire Beasts are invisible predators who use deadly bullet whips to attack their prey. In addition, they can make use of an unusual form of shooting called projection. This allows them to shoot phantom images of themselves to fool the... okay. They make fake images of themselves. That's what the problem was. I was not killing the actual Displacer Beast. Well, we got there eventually. You put enough bullets into a room, everything in the room will die, regardless of what its silly tricks are. We're just gonna win every fight through sheer... Oh, wow, okay. I forgot that they do this. That guy has a balloon. It's my balloon. Ah, there it is. Okay, you're supposed to be able to attach the arm to the balloon, and that floats it up to the next chamber, where it will be next time you come through the Gungeon, because... how else are you supposed to get something back up when the only way to get back up to the top is to either die or shoot yourself back in time? Both of which seem to have roughly the same effect. Put an awful lot of effort in, considering. At this point, though, we've actually pretty much accomplished everything that there is to accomplish on this run. Killing the boss, killing the dragon again will not, I believe, do anything for us in terms of, like, actual progress on our larger objectives. That said, I'm still going to do it. Okay. The shell! The Super Space Turtle, look at him! He's a hero! From space! You can tell because he has a fishbowl on his head, which is how you protect yourself from space. This minuscule weapon was wielded by the famous Super Space Turtle, a hero from beyond the stars. It is difficult for a normal human hand to wield, but can still function as a normal gun. I suspect that because of the way things work in this game, I suspect that Super Space Turtle is already a game. Like, this dude's from a game. But if he's not, dodge roll. Please produce Super Space Turtle. I'll pay for that too. I don't know why people say game design is hard. All you have to do is listen to me and I'll tell you what games to make. As we all know, my ideas are perfect, impeccable, beyond reproach. Where is this summoner? Ah, I see. It's over here behind a wall of protective statues. This guy thinks he's cool with his shotgun that is also an axe. Well, he's right. That's actually extremely dope. I like it a lot. Good work, guy. Also, your color scheme is strong. It's just it's a good visual design thing that you have going on all around. But I have to still talk tough because, you know, we're enemies. You can see Super Space Turtle basically just runs around and shoots stuff for you. He's just the best, is what he is. He's a hero from space and he's adorable. Okay, we're pretty much done. So we have a gun muncher, we have this. Let's open up this green box. It's the shot bow. I don't know. That's fine, I guess. Let's go buy some stuff. Probably health. Mostly what I need is health. This is a good gun, but we have guns. We're good on guns. Let's buy a full heart and also a half heart. And then not quite enough for the armor. That's fine. And we may as well kill this chest. Is it? Nope, just normal junk. What a disappointment. Alright, let's go hit that gun muncher real quick. So I'm going to feed it the shot bow and something else. I'm not exactly sure what. I don't care for the shot bow. How about the flame hand? I don't think the flame hand's any good, and the boss we're about to fight is, I think, immune to burning damage anyway, right? Isn't he? He lives in lava. He should be. Ooh, hey, that's pretty good. A vertebrae K-47. If you made an assault rifle out of a spine, I'm not sure there's a name you could give it that is better than vertebrae K-47. An abomination. This dark weapon was assembled from a fallen adventurer's spinal column and an AK-47 frame. When Gungeon, maybe, was first exiled from his homeland, he was heartbroken. In his pain, he turned to the Gungeon. And then he was spine broken. Not really an upgrade in situation there, dude. You kind of dropped the ball on that one. Alright, so the vertebrae K-47 is a fantastic gun. It does this. It shoots bullets out, and I'm pretty sure the chain between the bullets, like the vertebrae, actually does damage. And also, it's just a good automatic weapon. Alright, we know what the deal is with this dude. That said, it's a strong intro. I'm going to let him do his intro. I'm going to show him respect. Yes, you're a terrifying fantasy monster that is both a dragon and obviously a large pistol. And then also you have your own pistols. Let's get him. So you can see the bullets do have a kind of a homing effect. I think they go until they hit something and then they home in, maybe? Or it's hard to tell. Because I am definitely aiming at the enemy correctly, so it's hard to tell if they're trying to correct me or... I blanked. I was figuring we could at least get the master round here, because... in order to 100% the game, we will eventually need to have picked up all the master rounds. I'm disappointed with myself for failing that so early, especially given how well this fight's going. But we'll have lots of runs where we have a better situation than this one. Again, here, we don't have any like really crazy broken stuff happening here. There's just good guns and good health and mediocre play. We will have runs where we will be more likely to defeat the dragon flawlessly, even though this was a run where we were fairly likely to do it. Give him a taste of his own medicine. How do you like this? I would say that it appears that he does not care for it. He does not like it. Yeah, I'll just keep this up. This is what we'll use to hit him in the heart. You tell him, Space Turtle. Never let up. Space Turtle is indefatigable. Also, I'm just rolling directly into bullets, because I hate living. I should probably, instead of reloading, switch guns. I'm not sure that Space Turtle is actually aiming at where the heart appears. And I wasn't watching him during the part where the heart was actually visible. So I don't know if he's actually helping. Okay, yeah, when the heart becomes visible, he corrects his aim. Good work, Space Turtle. We owe this victory to you. And your endless space heroism. Alright, well, it's a victory. We didn't really get anything for it, but it's a victory. You know, thinking about it, maybe I should be happy. Maybe victory should be good enough, right? It does seem a little silly to be like, ah, sure, we won, but did we win enough? Anyway, here we go. Here's our very fancy gun. By the way, if anybody ever hands you a gun that looks like this in real life, do not assume it is magic. Just don't fire that. Don't fire that gun. In fact, I would not even take it from them. Say, yeah, that looks real nice. I bet it's extremely magical, and then walk away. Quickly. Don't run, because if you run, they're going to have to chase you. You know how people are. But just, like, walk away very quickly. Very quickly. And then as soon as you're out of line of sight, call the police. Alright, well, the good news is we actually made quite a bit of currency there. So we're going to be able to go and unlock some stuff real quick before the video ends. Killed by nobody. Well, sort of. Kind of myself. Alright, back to the breach with us. How much money did we make? I wasn't even actually paying attention. Yeah, 28. We did really well there. Let's... Convict, you're closest to the shop. Go and buy stuff for us. So, I mean, we're just going to finish up Origuni, Heart Purse, Bloody Eye, and an eye patch to keep the bloody eye out of your eye, you know. I'm sure there will be more stuff here later. Let's also go have a quick chat with our buddy Freifel. Hey, there he is. Well, Freifel, there's nothing for it. We're going to be stuck up here for a while. Turns out there's no way out. But the fight must go on. The Gundead aren't going anywhere. You there, lawbreaker. Looks like you're headed down again. Listen up. There's monsters down there what need killing. Don't I know it? What my brazen friend is trying to say is, we've collected a number of powerful relics on our adventures. In exchange for your services of exterminating the fiends below, we would be willing to part with some of them. You up to the task? No, I'm a pacifist. Yes, of course I'm up for the task. For your first contract, you shall hunt the most dangerous game of all. Man? Bullet Man. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Don't let their bloodthirsty eyes intimidate you. Kill 200 and return here. 200 seems like a lot, but we do run into a lot of those bullet dudes. And we are very, very close to completing the bullet. Soon, the past will quake in fear. If it does that, because it's an abstract concept, I'm not 100% clear on how that would work. But you know what I mean. That's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time. We're going to make progress, and I'm not going to screw it up and be forgetful. Possibly. We'll see you then.